I mean, people were hurt because of the inflation, and especially the people that are in fixed income. And here's what we're doing. Number one, no tax on Social Security for our seniors. That's a big deal. No tax on tips also, as you know, and no tax for all different groups we're covering, right? And no tax on overtime. So if you work overtime, that's been the big sleeper. And you know another good one, I think something that's going to be really good is...
That was Trump talking about Social Security proposals, what he wants to do, as well as a few other things that could impact your wallet. I'm going to play the full video clip of that. And did you know that you just missed out on $2,500 Social Security checks on top of what you're already getting now from Social Security? Follow me here. Take a look. How much money has actually gone to Ukraine from the U.S.? Well, they're saying around $175 billion, but it's actually probably a little more than that. Let's just say every single Social Security recipient, retirees, SSI, SSDI, everybody under the Social Security umbrella, which is around 70 million people, got that money instead. So $175 billion, which is a lot of zeros, divided by 70 million Social Security recipients, how much would that number be? $2,500. What would you have preferred? That $175 billion going to Ukraine or $175 billion going to you as a Social Security recipient in the form of $2,500? Let me know down in the comments below. Now, speaking of wasteful spending, if we take a look at this, Elon Musk just got appointed, if you weren't aware of this, as the head of the Department of Government Efficiency, saying that I can slash $2 trillion from the federal budget without new laws. So $2 trillion. So this could be a lot more than 2,500. If we take a look at the calculation here, that is a lot of zeros. $2 trillion divided by 70 million Social Security recipients. What number could you get there? Well, I'm going to give you that number in a little bit, let you know what you could potentially get under a Trump presidency for Social Security. Also, I'm going to play you that full video clip of Trump, and I want to get your opinion on a new thing that Trump is planning to do, a new appointment that he made, someone ahead of an apartment. I really want to get your opinion on that, and I'll give you some other important updates as well. Before I dive into the main content, if you appreciate these Social Security updates, hit the like button and subscribe to the channel for more Social Security updates. So I want to get your opinion on this. This just happened a couple days ago. Trump picks Dr. Oz to lead Medicare and Medicaid agency, CMS. So also it stands for Center of Medicare and Medicaid Services. So CMS oversees healthcare programs that provide coverage to about half of all Americans, including Medicare, Medicaid, Children's Health Insurance Program, and the Obamacare Marketplace Exchange, healthcare.gov. So if you weren't aware, this is Dr. Oz, also known as Mehmet Oz. What are your thoughts? He had a TV show for many, many years. What are your thoughts on him being in charge of Medicare and Medicaid? Good idea, bad idea. So I'm not going to get into the details of this. I just really want to focus on Social Security, how you could let you know the latest updates with Social Security. If you want me to cover this, comment down below and I could cover this as well. So just want to get your opinion on that. Good choice, bad choice. So back to this. How much money is going to Ukraine? $175 billion, and I think that they just approved another $38 billion. That's over $200 billion that has gone to Ukraine, and what have we gotten out of it? Nothing. The war is still going on. It's almost no change from 2022 when it all started. And what do we have to show for it? Nothing. What if that $175 billion was actually used to the American people? Not just the American people, but elders, people who have dedicated decades of their lives to Social Security, or are most vulnerable, people in SSDI, disability, who can't function without Social Security payments. What if that $175 billion went there? We could have gotten an additional $2,500. Is this a good idea? Should that have happened instead of the Ukraine war? Are you in support of the Ukraine war? Let me know down in the comments below. At this point, I don't think many people are. If you think money should not be used for Ukraine or other wars abroad and should be used for Social Security instead, hit the like button. Also, hit the like button if you appreciate how I'm giving you all the articles, resources, latest news on Social Security and video clips. It really helps out the channel. Also, US spends a record $17.9 billion to Israel as well. And I'm not even going to include all of the other wasteless spending that the U.S. is sending abroad, and as well as other parts of the country too. So all this money wasted. This could have been used for Social Security, giving out bigger checks, giving out more money to people who need it the most. It is insulting to only get paid a measly 2.5% more from the COLA on Social Security, and the Social Security checks to begin with are tiny. They are not enough to cover rent, medical bills, utilities, groceries. It is not enough, and there needs to be a change. So with that change, really curious, what do you think about this? The Department of Government Efficiency, are they going to get anywhere? Could they get the $2 trillion? And could we see that the $2 trillion, even a slither of that? You saw $175 billion, how it could give an additional $2,500, even a little more, a little less, that could make a big difference. Well, I'm going to give you the calculation of $2 trillion divided by 70 million Social Security recipients. But first, let's take a listen to what Trump has to say about Social Security.
The first question is someone I believe who is behind me. So you're going to have to tell me. I didn't get to meet you all. Bob, where are you? Hi, Bob. Here we go.
Hi, Bob. Ooh,
Come on up.
I like that outfit. Oh, that's beautiful. Where did you buy that? I want to get one of them.
Okay.
That's pretty cool, actually.
Can you help him out
Thank
with
you.
an outfit?
Absolutely. Absolutely. I got just your
Thank you.
size. Mr. President, I start the afternoon off. My name is Bob. I'm a retired union worker from Hazleton on a fixed income. Many Americans in my position struggle to make ends meet. Will you commit to helping protect Social Security and Medicare benefits?
A great question. The answer is yes. And, you know, when you say fixed income, because of Biden and Kamala, nobody knows her as Harris. You know, I can't use the word Harris. And by the way, it's her 60th birthday, so I want to wish her a happy 60th birthday. Right? No? No, happy birthday. And many more, and I mean it, so, you know, I do mean it, actually. I'm just looking at this gentleman. You don't look like you're retired to me. You look like you're in the prime. You could be if you wanted to be, right? You're doing
I'm
great.
trying.
Look at the size of the arms of this guy. I don't know. He looks pretty healthy. So people on fixed income have been decimated by the Biden and Harris regime. This has been horrible what's happened to them, because we had, I think in history, I think of the greatest in history. They say no, it's 48 years. But I think we had the greatest inflation just about in the history of our country. They don't include everything. They don't include interest rates going from 2% to 10, but you can't get the money at 10, so therefore it's much higher. But the people that are hurt the most are people on fixed income, like Bob. And we're going to do a lot of things. For one thing, no tax on Social Security benefits for seniors. Are you getting Social Security? You don't look. What is your age?
57.
You look a lot younger than that. Doesn't he look handsome? He's a much better looking guy than I am, and look at him. You look good, and you have a good family, great family.
I've got a great family.
That's great. So you were hurt, though, because of the inflation. I mean, people were hurt because of the inflation, and especially the people that are in fixed income. And here's what we're doing. Number one, no tax on Social Security for our seniors. That's a big deal. No tax on tips also, as you know, and no tax for all different groups we're covering, right? And no tax on overtime. So if you work overtime, that's been the big sleeper. And you know, another good one, I think something that's going to be really good is you can fully deduct your interest payments when you buy a car. We never did that. And a Wall Street genius called me up. He said, whose idea was that? It sounds pretty simple, right? But we've never done that. So you buy a car, you're going to be able to fully deduct your interest payment. That's a big deal. So you go out and buy a car. So we're going to do that for you. Also, that's a big thing. Also, very importantly, we're just going to make the economy better. Do you plan on working a little bit in terms of part-time jobs or any of that?
Yes, sir, I still do.
But one of the biggest things we're going to do is the economy is going to get good, but we have more liquid gold. You know, this is what caused the inflation. We had the best, we were energy independent. First time, I think, ever. We're energy independent, and now we're getting oil from Venezuela. We're getting tar from Venezuela because it comes out as tar. We have to heat the hell out of it. And it's done. There's only one place in the whole world that can do it, and that's in Houston, Texas. So for the environmental people, that stuff is going up in smoke in our territory, and we have the best, cleanest, the most oil and gas of any country in the world, including Saudi Arabia, including Russia, Saudi, all of them. And we're going to be using it. But here's the thing. We will get your energy bill, everybody in the audience, including businesses, down by 50% from 1 year from when we take office. And when that happens, everything else is going to follow. You know, so Sage, it was energy that caused, Bob, it was energy that caused the problem. And it's going to be energy that leads us back into the promised land. The energy went up, and also their spending, their stupid spending. They spent money on the Green New Scam at levels that nobody's ever seen before. They just they could have thrown it out the window. It would have been fine. So, and thank you for doing this. This is great to have you. I've seen so many great stories about this woman. She's a brave woman, a great woman. Beautiful too, but I'm not allowed to say that. That could be the end of your political, you know, if you say that a woman is beautiful today, don't be a politician. It is the end of your political career. But she's beautiful. So thank you for doing this.
Thank you.
What are your thoughts on Trump? Do you agree, disagree? He seems to have a few different proposals. One for Social Security, one for a few other ideas, which could help the economy, could help Social Security. What are your thoughts on that? So let's get back to this number here, $2 trillion. If that can be salvaged from government wasteful spending by Elon Musk, it will give $28,571. Now, I don't think this is all of the entire $2 trillion is going to be given to Social Security. That would give $28,000 per Social Security recipient, but even just half of that, $14,000. And this is per year, by the way, an extra $14,000 per year. Even half of that, an extra $7,000 a year. That would make a huge, huge difference if this money, just a part of the $2 trillion, was given to Social Security recipients. Let me know, do you agree with this? Should this money be used for other things? Should it be used to keep the government agencies going? Let me know your thoughts on all of that. And that is all the news that I have for you today to hopefully cheer you up a bit. Here's my daughter Bella's tip of the day.
Oh, hi guys, I didn't see you there. Just to let you know, you guys are great to me. You guys are special to me. I need you here beside me. And you are so nice. Do you know why? Cause you're so nice right now.
It is in Trump's power to do a Social Security executive order when he takes office in January. Should he do it, and what kind of benefit could you get from a Social Security executive order? I have all that in this video over here, so click that video now if you want to see what type of Social Security increase you could get from a Social Security executive order. Click that video now, and I'll see you in that video. Take care, be safe. Thank you for watching.